Hi, welcome back to a Therapeutic Moment. I'm Stephanie Patterson, a marriage and family therapist. We're on day 16, and I'm here to help you learn new coping skills for life and to learn to be a little more emotionally resilient. Today, I'm going to show you some more containing exercises that help you contain that anxiety and to feel more grounded. You know, we all feel anxious from time to time. You might be having a stressful day. You don't choose to have a stressful day, it's just there. You don't choose to be in a sensitive mood or to have a sensitive body that just senses things very strongly. And we don't choose to have that surge of cortisol just rush through our bodies and kind of stops you, and with your face hot and your heart beating fast and that rock feeling sinking into your stomach that just stops you dead in your tracks. And you don't choose it. It just happens to you. But I'm here to show you that there are some things that you can do to help counter this sympathetic nervous system reaction. These techniques, they may work really great at reducing your anxiety, or they might just work a little bit. But use your scale that I taught you on day one. You know, that one where you choose 0 to 10, 1 to 5, whatever makes sense to you. Rate your level of anxiety, and then do the coping skill with me, and then rate it again. And so that you can see how effective this coping skill might be for you. Now remember, it's good to have a big arsenal of lots of tools for coping skills, because you might find on one day one's working better than another. But practice them to keep them fresh so that you can feel prepared for whenever that anxiety happens to show up for you, that you can do something about it. Okay, I have 4 techniques to show you today, so let's get started. Okay, our first technique is called grounding chair. So you're gonna wanna find a chair that you can sit in. It needs to have a back, and your feet need to be able to touch the floor. So if they don't touch the floor, you might be able to put a pillow or a book or something underneath so that your feet can be firmly planted on the ground, and that there's some sort of back so that you can lean into it. Okay, so find your chair, and then we'll get started. And then once you have a seat, just put your hands on your belly and do a couple of nice big breaths to clear your mind for our grounding technique. So breathing in, hold it for a moment, and a big exhale. Good. Now do one more breath. And out. Okay. Now lean your back into the chair so you can feel the back of the chair pressing against your back, and feel that surface for just a moment. Notice that pressure and that way it feels. And then if your chair has arms, go ahead and reach and touch the material on the arms of the chair. Feel the pressure on your arms. Run it the length of the arms, and then notice how your hands sort of hang off the edge in just a relaxed manner. If your chair does not have arms like mine, then just feel the sides of your chair. Feel that firmness, the sturdiness, the textures, the smooth sensation. Just feel it for a moment. Get a good sense of that chair. Okay, now we're going to press our feet into the ground. So go ahead and press them down. And as you press them down, imagine the energy just leaving your head, leaving your shoulders, leaving your torso, leaving your legs, out your feet. So let that anxious energy, that cortisol, that stress, just let it all drain out the legs into the ground. You can imagine a color, if you'd like, kind of replacing that stress, and it washes over the body, slowly moving its way down. And as that color fills your body, just let it relax. Relax your head and feel the weight of your head. Relax your shoulders. Feel the weight of it into that chair. Relax your stomach. Feel the weight of your seat. The heaviness of your legs. and then finally your feet. One more breath in and out. Congratulations, you just completed your first grounding technique for today, grounding chair. Our next technique is counting back from 100 by sevens. So if you're not real great at math, don't worry about it. It doesn't actually even matter if you get it right. It's really about that concentration and that focus that'll be helpful for you. So remember to rate your anxiety or stress level before we start to see if this is a good technique for you. Okay, we're gonna start together. Ready? At 100. 93. 86. 79. 72. 65. 58. 51. 44. 37. 30. 23. 16. Should be an easy one. 9. 2. Okay. You might have gone faster than me, you might have gone slower than me, and that doesn't matter. It's really about the distraction technique, about grounding yourself into reality. And guess what? Math is super real. It's consistent. It's, it's right or it's wrong, and it's always the same. And so math can be a really good grounding technique to get you back in touch with what is physically, or in this way, abstractly real and tangible. All right, let's move into our third technique, which is going to be laughing. Okay, so get ready. All right, so for laughing, it can be fake. It can be real. Usually starts off fake and probably will end up real. But laughing is a great way to sort of snap your body out of whatever is going on. And research has shown that laughter can reduce your anxiety on the spot, but it can also improve your mood and make you feel better for a while after you're done laughing, whether it's fake or real. So let's give it a shot and laugh a little bit together and see how you feel afterwards. See if this might be a good coping technique for you, okay? All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. This feels ridiculous. Oh. Okay. Okay. Rate yourself. See if you feel happier. I can't stop smiling, so it must have worked a little bit for me. Okay. Notice how you're feeling, and if a good old laugh is worth it for you. You don't have to actually spend minutes or hours of your day searching online for something that makes you laugh. You can just jump right to the laughing part. Just laugh. And if you're laughing with someone, it'll definitely create its own energy, and you'll both start laughing after a little while. So just a little, efficient tip for you there. Okay, our last one, our fourth containing exercise, grounding exercise for today, is a lot easier than our other math exercise that we had, and where you just count things. So look around you, what's in your environment, or there's more than one of them. Like I can see out my window and I see trees. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of a half, 4 and a half, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and a half trees out there. What do you see in your room or your environment? Look around. Count them for me. Share with me how many there are. Nice, and you can even put it in the comments below what you saw and how many. So this counting of objects is a good distraction technique where you can just jump to a totally different part of your brain than the anxiety, and it distracts your brain for just a moment to let that sympathetic nervous system settle down a little bit. And so it can really help you feel a lot less anxious by just distracting yourself and counting things and saying it out loud or under your breath to yourself of what it is and how many there are. Okay, so today we did 4 new grounding techniques that help you feel centered and in touch with yourself. Now remember, the best way to consistently do that is to take care of your body, to sleep and rest and eat and exercise and do all those things that you know are healthy for you. And when you do that, you can use these little techniques to help kind of bring you back to that centered place when you need to. And I hope you understand that your life isn't limited to what happens to you, that you will have times in your day when you're upset. You'll have times when you feel sad. You'll feel anxious today. You'll feel discouraged at some point. You'll feel tired. You'll feel irritated. All these things are going to happen to you today, but you can choose how you react to them. When you stay centered and grounded, then you have that ability to reflect on and remember what your values are. You can notice what your wants and needs are in the moment and have that ability to see all the resources that you have at your fingertips to tackle whatever's coming up for you. And so that centeredness, that grounded, helps you stay in tune with all that, despite all the wind and the chaos of emotions and stress and all the things happening around you in your environment, that you can still stay centered. And you don't have to blow with that wind. Okay, so I am excited for you to try out these techniques along with what you know already works for you to help you feel that sense of self, help you feel grounded and strong so that you can feel emotionally resilient today. Take care.